Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. This is Papa Bale. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Alright, so I've taken out 6 of the magnets in my 9 magnet rotor, and it now just has 3. And these 3 coils right now are hooked up, each to their own power supply and their own circuit. I might go all the way around and just have 2 magnets on a different rotor, just because of the beauty of this. But definitely the fewer magnets, the better. I'm going to turn each circuit on. You hear that? That's awesome. See the lights? That's awesome. Oh yeah, that's so cool. And it's like the fewer the light, the fewer magnets, the more action you get from the lights. Uh-oh, what does that mean? That means we're doing 24 volt push here. Woohoo! That's awesome. That's getting going pretty quick. The lights are leveling out, kinda. This one's still flashing pretty good.
Got 25 volts.
Yep. So 25 over on that power supply, 24 on this one, and 24 over here on my homemade switch.
It's just 24.9 on there. It's not fully 25. Oh, we got 3.3 amps.
Yeah. So the 2 white coils and the green coil are hooked up. And once it gets going, there's too much, noise to hear. You hit that switch? Wonder? No. The black one right there. No. Up. Yeah. Turn it. Switch it. Hit the switch. Good. Good. All right. Now you know what I mean. Once I hit the switch.
It slows it down.
Yeah, it turns it off. So I think that's awesome. It'll work with any amount of magnets.
They also got this one.
Yeah, that's a 1K 25 watt pot potentiometer.
You got this thing that comes.
That's the knob.
I was thinking that like there was a magnet inside there, but I was wrong. It's not.
So when we turn this one, the middle one on, this light goes on. And this is a 15 watt LED. And then hit that switch. Hit the switch on this thing, on the light. Yep, there you go. But since it's pumping 24 volts, our light remains on even with the load. So we're not going to do that.
Fully 25.
We're not going to do that very often. Let's get a tack reading on this. This coil is the one that's on right now. $7.18. 730, so it's still going up. Turn the middle one on. I think these little coils right here are mean, dude. They're awesome. They're bad. I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that in like a Michael Jackson way. And they're only 26 gauge and 32 gauge trigger, but I mean, damn. And then the odd man out is my circuit that I built yesterday. And we'll get a glimpse at that real quick. It's right there. See, our maglev is, and it's just, I mean, the bearings are a little tiny bit off, and the maglev is a little tiny bit off as well. And I can't maglev the shaft because the shaft is fixed and it isn't going anywhere. But I could get smaller magnets that could go around the shaft and then hoist up, but it's always going to be touching the rotor because I am not utilizing the shaft. So it's just the way it is. And I don't care. It's not a big deal to me, but other people have approached me and saying you can't put any part of the maglev on the rotor. And I'm like, well, I do that. And it works just fine. The friction in the bearings were going to be there whether the maglev was there or not. So, I mean, come on, man. So that's my circuit and what it sounds like. So if you hear that, okay, nice and vibrant, but a little distorted. And then here, this is the middle coil. That's awesome. So tiny, it's like powerful. And then the green coil with the 22 gauge wire. Also rich, a little bit deeper because I believe the gauges matter here. Awesome. That is awesome. If I get some 22 gauge wire and some more bobbins, I'll make 2 more of these. But I don't have any 22 gauge wire, so I'm going to make 1 more. Of these with the 26. That is awesome. So that would be like a xylophone or a saxophone, right? And then this would be something higher pitched, like a violin. That's the resistance in that. And then we got our baritone over here. No, not that deep. More like a French horn or a trumpet. All right, so we're going to do one more roundup real quick. We're going to turn it all on. And then we're going to listen to what they sound like in the beginning. Okay, on your mark, get set, cue music. Awesome. And that's just 3 coils. And you got the little strobe light effect, which is really neat. So if I hook up this whole board and then go 2 magnets instead of 3, that would make quite the sound, I would imagine. And we might check that out, but we're gonna hook up to these 9. We're 3 down, so we need 6 more little breadboards and transistors. I think we have enough jumper wires to make it happen. And then some clips. Oh, it's going to be so messy though. All right, thank you very much. Peace out. Have a good day. Please subscribe. Bye now.